Another big miss by Lagway, targeting Livingston. He missed him last week for a big one. This one, Livingston needs to just kind of settle down. Lagway throws behind him. A missed opportunity for the Gators.
Livingston did a really good place where it looked like he put a defender between himself and Lagway. 3rd down and 9. They can get a first down near the 1. 2 out of 2 on 3rd down on this drive. Lagway from Mizell. Touchdown, Florida. With Tamarcus Cooley out of a nice catch by Mizell. There's a flag down at the 2-yard line.
What a throw by DJ Lagway. Great catch, tight coverage by Cooley. He drops it right in the bucket for a big answering score.
It looked like it was clearly a catch. The officials are not sending the extra point group off. It looked like a face mask at the end of that catch.
The result of the play is a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against number 90 of the defense for kicking the ball. Correction. The penalty is on number 0. And a penalty assessed on the succeeding kickoff.
So Cooley, Guillory wrongly announced. Cooley, the infraction. Here's Trey Smack for the tie. Nice response by the Gators. 75 yards in 10 plays, and Lagway heating up. 5 out of 7 for 70 of those 75 yards. It's 10-10 with 3:25 to go in the half.
And every quarterback's done the drill. You put a trash can in the back left corner of the end zone, and you just try to drop it in there. And Lagway does so beautifully right here. Look at the ball turn over right over the top of the defender. It's really well covered by Cooley. But a perfect throw and a great catch is going to beat tight coverage every time. And that's the DJ Lagway that we expected coming in to his sophomore season. Great answer from the Gators.
Lagway told us he and his teammates are well aware of the heat, obviously, on their coach. And they're trying to turn down the heat on him. Here's Kevin Nagandi. After the kick, we'll check in with Kevin. Because of the penalty, they'll be kicking off from midfield.
I want to put that T on that beautiful painted Tiger's eye. I think move it off the hat, just a little respect. They get stay on the logo, right? See if they decide to do that.
You just blast this out of the end zone?
Yes. Knowing how dangerous these return men are, you might, because you have good luck, maybe a little guy kid.
Now, sometimes coaches will say, well, let's scrim it down there, see if we can pin them inside the 20 or so. But you do bring in danger. You know, Billy Napier said these LSU return men are the best that he has seen in at least the last 10 years. But that's what they do. Scrim it down there. Go tackle them. They don't tackle them. It's the same as a touchback. Barry Brown brought it back to the 25-yard line. Now here's Kevin.
Sean, good evening. 4 halftime report just minutes away. The game of the year in Knoxville, how Georgia knocked off Tennessee in overtime, and the stunner, Clemson goes down to Georgia Tech. Hey, we're following a developing story. #1 Ohio State in action.
No doubt, Ohio State in action. You know what that means. Their young quarterback, Julian Sand, dropping back. I love the patience in the pocket. Just patient, allowing the receiver to uncover care. That's how you got to do it, especially at home for the Buckeyes.
Finds max player 19-9 Buckeyes. Back to John.
All right, gentlemen, thank you. Caden Durham back in action now, taken down by George Gomes Jr. The 3-yard gain for the true sophomore Durham.
How aggressive does Ryan Kelly want to be right now? Defense has played well. The offense is starting to heat up. Maybe if you break one, get a first down here, then you start your 2-minute operation.
Nussmeier. Now for Bauer Sharp. Their tight end from Oklahoma, where's their leading receiver last year. 42 catches without trade as Green tonight, who is also a great target. He suffered a leg injury last week in the fourth quarter. Their win against Louisiana Tech. They do expect him back in the next few weeks. Short set, Nussmeier on target. Aaron Andrews, first down. They're out to the 47-yard line. There's Trades Green for the game-winning touchdown catch in the fourth quarter. That huge season-opening win at Clemson in their 17-10 victory. 14-yard gain on the completion to Anderson. And it is the 2-minute time.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
Entertaining game in the 72nd meeting all-time between these two schools in the all-time series. Is tied. 34 wins apiece and 3 ties. This one's tied 2 minutes from the half.
Someone once said, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right.
There's nothing like game day, but college sports are headed for a big loss. Without your help, stadiums will end up empty. College athletics is a growing financial crisis that affects every single school, big and small. This means the programs and athletes you're cheering for today could vanish tomorrow, starting with women's sports and Olympic programs. To create fair rules and more revenue, Congress must modernize the Sports Broadcasting Act. Sign the petition because it's time to get loud.
Oh, I gotta come clean. I don't get football. Why do they score by 7?
6.
And the kicker is little. I worry about him.
Do you even like my nachos?
I love your nachos, man.
Cottonelle leaves you so clean,
Oh.
you'll want to come clean about everything else.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Is it in?
My bad.
Like us, you might be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. We are the undiagnosed. We've been told we snore at night and gasp for air. Daytime sleepiness is a drag, but we still have people who count on us. And we're more than just human beings. We are humans being. OSA is a chronic condition tied to breathing interruptions and oxygen deprivation during sleep. You're undiagnosed? That was us. Talk to your doctor about OSA. Let's keep being humans being.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back only at McDonald's.
View from the sky, brought to you by Goodyear. Still, always, forever, game ready. 2 minutes to go in the half. Florida and LSU tied at 10. Caden Durham on first down from the LSU 47. Cross midfield to the Gator 47 before Dijon Johnson drove him back for Ryan Kelly. Here's the action under the lights here. They're 16-1 at home at night under the man known as BK. The only loss was to Alabama last season. Nussmeier throws and almost a diving interception. interception. Thrown generally in the direction of Bauer Sharp. And a good effort by Jordan Castell to try to pick it off.
Far on these third downs, it's been Aaron Anderson in the slot who's given Florida a lot of fits. He's been covered by Aaron Gates in the nickelback slot. Those slants inside have been a huge problem, so let's see if Florida adjusts to it.
On third down and 5, it's Durham avoided the penetrator behind the line, Caleb Banks, but got only 2. And a timeout called now.
Timeout. Florida. 30 seconds in length.
Billy Napier wants the ball back.
For 1 minute, 27 seconds.
With some time on the clock. Meanwhile, what does Brian Kelly do here, Greg, on fourth down and 3 at the Florida 46?
Kick it. I don't like the idea, and watching Florida's kickers and warm-ups, both of them were kicking it from 60 yards. So you miss it here, you're only 7, 8, 9 yards away from possibly giving them 3 points to go 2 for 1 because they get the ball coming out in the second half. So I'd punt it, play defense, play field position. It doesn't look like that's what he's going to do.
Maybe he'll try to draw them offside.
Got nothing to lose with that. Draw them offside, take the game. See if Florida can hurt themselves again with a big penalty.
Or maybe show a little belief in your senior quarterback and the cast around him that they're going to capitalize. They're trying to draw them off. Now Nussmeier wants to know, are we going to snap it? They're going to call a timeout, and they're going to take the penalty. Doesn't look like they intend to snap it.
Second timeout. LSU. 30 seconds.
Well, Brian Kelly in year 4. They've had 3 good years, 2 10-win seasons, SEC title game the first year, 9 wins last year. He's won a bowl game each of the years, but he knows that's not what the expectation is. So when I came here, I knew the expectation is to win championships. And he thinks they have played championship defense so far, but the offense is lagging behind.
And he is staunch in his belief that this is an offense with 4 new offensive linemen that is going to get better and better and better as the season goes along. And it's a great defense they're playing tonight. There's been some progress, but still, as far as a well-oiled machine with explosives, just haven't seen that just yet.
Grant Chadwick to punt again. His 4th punt. He's averaged 52.3. Sophomore from Tullahoma, Tennessee, a transfer from Middle Tennessee. This is another good one. Landed inside the 10. Using the old Balata ball, it's back on the 14-yard line.
I think that ball has a little smiley face in it because you thinned the wedge.
I know that shot very well. 32-yard punt. Well, how do they play it now? Backed up to their own 14 with only 1 timeout.
I would be conservative here. I mean, quarterback has made a mistake. It's one of the best defenses in America, especially when it comes to harassing the quarterback. Likely through the early game, he's bounced back beautifully. I wouldn't get too cute here and potentially give LSU a chance to steal some points of their own.
Neither team has run the ball. Stats almost dead even. 6-yard edge and total yards for Florida. Game controlled by the defenses, which have been the strengths of these 2 teams in the first 2 games of the year. Jaden Baugh, the running back. Trey Wilson, the receiver. He got 9. Will they go quickly to the line?
Now that you've got a really good first down play, I would utilize a little tempo now. I mean, no problem with that.
Under a minute to go. Lagway over the middle. Caught by Vernell Brown III to the 36-yard line. Clock stops to move the chains on a first down, a 15-yard completion. Smack has a big leg, a career long of 56.
They were taking a pregame from 63 to 65 too, so they'll try to end half of that anyway.
Lagway giving time again. Throwing into the crowd and almost a diving interception by Harold Perkins Jr. Showing his variety of skills. He can rush, he can cover, he can do everything in between.
And he almost had his hands on that one. Bad decision there by Lagway, trying to force it into a tight window.
Perkins, according to the coach, is playing more within the structure of the defense after missing most of last year. Coaches say he realizes now he doesn't have to be Superman, just do his job and play within the structure. It's a very nice comeback year so far. Lagway on a short set. Got it to Hansen for a very short game. Now to the 40-yard line, 3 yards. So it's third down, 29 seconds to go. And they need 7 to move the chains again.
We're anticipating late Banger just playing coverage here. He loves the blitz, especially on third down, but you don't want to potentially leave your defensive backs on an island and allow a broken tackle to go to a big play.
They converted their last 3 third downs to get to 4 out of 8 for the game. 4-man rush, and he throws it away. Picked off. Threw it in, double coverage over the middle. And A.J. Halsey intercepted.
And just a critical mistake from DJ Lagway. Talk to the staff at LSU. They think Halsey has as good instincts as anybody they've seen in quite some time, and he plays it perfectly there. Baits the quarterback, jumps right in front of the in-breaking route, and a critical error that you just can't make as a quarterback.
First interception for LSU. He spent the last 2 years at Houston. Now Nussmeier, and that one is deflected away from Aaron Anderson. Sharif Denson looked like he might have gotten a finger on it just at the last moment.
Well, good thing he did too, because it looked like it was going to go right over the top and might not have made contact with it, but affected the vision of Anderson, who couldn't reel it in.
This is borderline field goal range for Ramos. His career long is 52. This will be about 57 from here. Nussmeier trying to get it to Sharp to throw a penalty. Denson had the coverage. The flags are down. 2 officials through for what looks to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense number 0. Ball replaces the slot of the foul on that. First down.
And this is a good call. Denson, as the receiver's trying to break across, he doesn't allow him to, and this collision is what leads to pass interference. So now, if I'm Joe Sloan, the offensive coordinator, might go with a max protect, maybe take a shot here, steal 7 instead of 3, and you just can't take a sack if you're Nussmeier.
LSU has 1 timeout. And they go to the run with Durham. He goes from the crowd on that play call. And the clock is running, and now it'll stop for contact out of bounds. George Guns Jr. was there. Well, there's a staffer on the LSU sideline with one of the Florida players by the throat, or close to it. Reminiscent of the pregame skirmishes.
The big decision here, will it be offsetting? Will it be on both guys? But this potentially huge if it's against LSU, making this field goal much more difficult.
And it was also huge because the official on the sideline was signaling that it was inbounds and the clock was going to run. So they were going to have to use their timeout to kick the field goal. So that might not be the case any longer, depending on the adjudication of this. The pass interference on the previous play was the 4th Florida penalty, the 1st on the defense. After 11 last week, a big reason why they lost to South Florida.
Results of the player was the runner was short of the line of game. After the play, personal foul. Offense number 75. Personal foul. Defense number 25. Those penalties all set. Because the player was inbounds, LSU is called its 3rd and final timeout. 30 seconds.
Billy Napier was very frustrated with the linesman on his side, feeling as though Gums kind of got driven into the bench. As you see right up here at the top, driven into the bench. He felt like that should have gone against LSU as opposed to being offsetting.
I think he's right. I mean, the player's over. Brian Kelly, who got hit at Clemson, has taken another big hit. But I guess the question was Gums pulling the LSU player along for the ride, or was he the one being shoved across the boundary? So anyway, it's as if what happened after the play never happened, because they have to use the timeout to set up Ramos for what they hope will be a go-ahead field goal at the half. He's the 4th-year kicker, 5th-year senior from Baltimore out of St. Paul's, and he's been an excellent kicker. Now 50 out of 65 in his career with his field goal tonight. Silas Hall, the snapper, Grant Chadwick, the punter. There's the holder. There's some movement. Cormani McClain definitely moved for Florida.
Ball start. Offense number 71. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
It was drawn across by Tyree Adams.
It's amazing how often just a quick 5-yard penalty adjusts with the kicker's head, a little twitch with the right leg of Adams. This oftentimes after a 5-yard penalty, these kickers miss it. I don't know why it's psychological, but Ramos been doing it a long time, so hopefully for LSU it doesn't have an effect.
7 Tiger penalties and now a 45-yard try. He made 3 out of 4 last week against Louisiana Tech. The only miss was from 51 wide right. That one is right down the middle. And it sends the homestanding LSU Tigers to halftime with a 13-10 lead. A lot of big plays, some of them mistakes. And to be great, the biggest play of the half was the holding penalty that took back the Florida 87-yard touchdown that would have given them a 10-0 lead and all kinds of momentum.
No kidding, no question. I mean, just a massive turn of events right there. Florida did a good job of weathering the storm and bouncing back in the game, but a gift from Lagway at the end to just hand 3 points to LSU has to be deflating for the Gators.
Here's Molly.
Coach, another scuffle and some penalties, but you took the lead with the field goal. What will be your emphasis in the locker room?
Well, I mean, obviously, things didn't go our way early on, but our kids stuck with it, kept playing, and we come up with a lead at half. It's going to be like this. It's 4 quarters in the SEC. You just got to keep playing one play at a time, and our guys will do that.
That said, how crucial was that interception from A.J. Halsey to end the
Well,
half?
our defense has been playing well. Obviously, they were trying to make a play there right before the half. They got aggressive. We were in good position, and we've been playing really good defense. Look, this is going to come down to a last possession. We just got to keep playing.
All right, thanks, Coach. Sean.
Brian Kelly's team +2 with a turnover margin. A couple of interceptions thrown by DJ Lagway. At the half, 13-10, LSU leading Florida. Let's send you to the studio for the Ford halftime report. Here's Kevin.
Sean, thank you so much. Here with Booker McFarland Ford halftime report. Sloppy game, and we see all the penalties on both sides. But really, the story here for LSU in the first 2 games and a half is the offense. 53 points in these 10 quarters. Garrett Nussmeier, Heisman favorite entering the day. But what's going on with this offense?
Well, the offense is sputtering, and when Nussmeier doesn't complete ball scale, then the offense can't move. They got to be able to get the receivers the football and the consistency and move the offense down the field. Completions equal first downs equal possession equal plays, and he's not doing it right now. And on the other side, when you look at DJ Lagway, How about him in the second quarter? Throwing the football down the field. He dropped that touchdown in the bucket. When they can get this young man comfortable, he's one of the better quarterbacks in America. 2 picks. Yep. Because the Blake Baker and the LSU defense fooled him. But other than that, he's playing pretty well.
He also had an 87-yard touchdown that was called back because of the penalty.
Penalties for the Gators. Again, the penalties are killing the Florida Gators.
You saw the graphic. Nussmeier 8-1 when completing 65% of his passes. Right now, it is at what number?
58.
Okay, we will follow that. Meanwhile, for Florida next, they've got Miami and Carson Beck. Carson Beck facing the team, USF, that beat Florida last week. Joshua Moore, the touchdown. Right now, this is all Canes, book.
No doubt. It's a little bit to a lot, and Carson Beck is playing well, giving this guy an opportunity to make plays.
42-12, all Miami right now. A good day to be from the Peach State. Georgia survives in the game of the day. The upset of the day, it's Georgia Tech celebrating against Clemson. Highlights coming your way after this.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I was getting a cake.
This, Adam, is on WhatsApp.
Everyone here?
Yep. Everyone on the WhatsApp group got the event invite and the location change.
Great.
This, Adam, is not.
Is everybody here? No one showed up. Well, I texted the group. We moved it to your place.
But with all the RSVP texts, no one noticed the location change. This party was a huge. Wow, this one was just a tiny.
Surprise! Surprise!
Sorry, Larry.
There's no one hiding.
Hey, my treat today. I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past. Unlike me. You look rad.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Totally. Ugh.
We got a sandwich, Phil? I'm gonna call a lunch audible to this new Jimmy John's toasted pizza sandwich. Encroachment! Flag on the plate!
Do you even know what you're saying?
If you're ready for a wild ride, then I'm your girl.
How wild?
Mel has never been exposed to women like us. I don't know how he can handle it all.
We all are rooting for each other.
Love, happiness, and fun.
Welcome to the Ford Halftime Report.
Back here in studio, Booker McFarland, Kevin Nagandi, and the game of the day, the game of the so far season did not disappoint. Knoxville, Tennessee down 27-21. Joey Aguilar and Chris Brazel had 3 touchdowns.
No doubt, one-on-one situation, give your guy an opportunity to make a play. He marched in touchdown ball.
Tennessee up 28-27, and then the defense. Gunnar Stockton stripped, and Bryson Easton recovers. Tennessee's defense stepping up.
The defense was aggressive all day, putting pressure on Gunnar Stockton.
This was the throw. Gunnar Stockton on 4th and 6. What a catch, Leonard Humphreys.
The throw, but how the Stones to do it on 4th down with game on the line.
And then Zachariah Branch, the 2-point conversion. We're tied at 38 in overtime after Tennessee missed the kick, and they got a field goal to make it 41-38. Georgia responds. Josh McCray going in.
First play was a run for 20 yards. The Georgia Bulldogs imposed their will against Tennessee. Kev. The physicality took over down the stretch.
Largest comeback on the road in 12 years. Down 21-7. They win. Kirby, talk.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this team. Tennessee deserved to win this game. Play our best game. I got a lot of respect for Blade, but these kids I got, man, they never quit. They never quit. A lot of naysayers out there about Gunner. He played his tail off today. Didn't play real well defensively. Give Tennessee a lot of credit.
Closer look at Gunnar Stockton. First road start. Mike Bobo's offense opened up game 3.
Well, we came into this game talking about his average yards per attempt down the field was less than 6 yards today. They threw the football down the field. Take the the training wheels off these quarterbacks. They're grown men. Let them throw the ball. Mike Bobo, the OC, did that today, and Gunnar Stockton rewarded him.
Beautiful pass again on that fourth down to London Humphreys, and it was one of those moments that Georgia's offense needed. Speaking of big moments, coming into the day, Brent Key and Georgia Tech, 11 wins as an underdog since 2022, tied for best in the FBS. And what happened? Taking on Clemson as an underdog, Haynes King, the keeper, and then they go for two. It's the Philly special.
A good call going for two. 19-14, you go for two to make it 21-14, but Clemson will come right back here.
Adam Randall tying it up for number 12, Clemson, and King going up the middle here. This was a great decision in your mind. Tick.
Really good job, because Brett Key, the head coach, ran Haynes King with no timeout to set the kicker up in the middle of the field, and then the kicker delivered, and we're going to party in the ATL tonight.
55 yards out, longest game-winning kick in program history from Aiden Burr. My goodness, they're celebrating the ATL. Brent Key, your thoughts?
Next week's going to be bigger because of what we did today. Next week is bigger because of what you did today. You deserve these moments here at Georgia Tech.
We've got two losses that have come down to the last play. It's just that simple. And the first game, defense kept the stop in the fourth quarter, and we just didn't make the play that was there.
For the second time under Dabo Swinney, Clemson losing 2 of its first 3 games. Other instance back in 2014. But when you look at the schedule, it gets tough, especially in November.
No doubt. You got South Carolina, who's ranked. You got Florida State, who's a top 10 team, Cal. BC, Syracuse. These are confident opponents, but a Clemson team that was building toward this year being their championship season, all of a sudden doesn't look good.
All that playoff talk now on hold right now. Notre Dame. We saw them in week 1. They had the bye, coming up a loss to Miami, and C.J. Carr to Jeremiah Love against Texas A&M.
Love the play call. Wheel route versus man-to-man coverage. Peak play, easy touchdown for Love.
A&M on the road, Le'Veon Moss, the keeper right there, little wildcat, and A&M responding. They're up 28-24, closing minute of the first half in South Bend. Garrett Nussmeier, are you okay with this so far, 13-10?
No, not really.
You're not comfortable. No one is in Death Valley. Tigers up by 3 at the break.
This halftime report is brought to you by Ford. Ready, set, Ford.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network, so you can watch the game together, even when you're away.
Here we go, man. We got it.
My wife is having a baby.
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day service. That's all part of the AT&T guarantee.
Drop whatever you're doing right now. The Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal is here. That's 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, medium fries, and a medium drink. So you better be on your way. Bacon waits for no one. The #1 deal for the #1 bacon cheeseburger, gotta be Wendy's.
Great news from Jeremy Sales. He's loving the AI sales agent.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's following up the leads 23% faster.
Jeremy. Great. So I can tell the board that the company's more productive.
Oh, no. I wish. But you can tell them Jeremy Sales is following up on these 23% faster. Oh, Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy.
Any business can use AI. IBM helps you use AI to change how you do business. Let's create smart to business. IBM.
As increasingly dangerous storms shatter communities across the U.S., reliable forecasting is more important than ever. At LSU, our researchers created a highly advanced flood and storm surge tool using AI and supercomputers to analyze millions of data points, so emergency managers and responders can predict vulnerable areas faster and more accurately to protect you, your loved ones, and your way of life.
Your football career is over.
But I'm not done with football.
Mikey plays Russ. I'll play as someone else. My name's Ted.
He's extremely ugly.
911, what is your emergency?
Hey, we're in downtown LA, and it looks like something's falling out of the sky, like right off the city.
Help is on the way.
Welcome back to the Ford Halftime Report.
Boog and Kevin back with you. We've got a doubleheader Monday Night Football. Boog starting with the Bucs and Texans.
No doubt the Buccaneers, the reigning NFC South champions, 4 in a row. What will they do in Houston?
And then the Chargers, Raiders.
Oh no, sorry guys.
Versus Jim Harbaugh, 10 p.m. Eastern, Monday night. As we continue, the multiverse has a variety of different games. Listen to this. This is Steve Sarkisian at the Half SEC Network. I told Arch before the season, you've never really been a quarterback until they boo you. He got booed in the first half. Now he can start playing. Well, this is why he got booed. They're playing UTEP. You can't do this.
And to be honest, Kevin, you should have gotten booed. If you're Arch, you're trying to do too much. It's 4th and 3. Throw the ball into the end zone. Why are you going back and forth like this here? And then the inaccuracy, I get it. He's trying to make a play, but he's just doing too much right now.
UTEP, 115th in the FBS when it comes to passing defense. These are supposed to be tune-up games, and they win 27-10. Arch 114 yards in the air. Hey, we're going to keep an eye on this one game in the SEC on the SEC Network. South Carolina, number 11 in the country, down 14-7. The big story: Lenora Sellers out with a concussion.
No doubt that means all the momentum is on Vanderbilt's side. You hope he's okay. South Carolina's got to win it without their number 1 quarterback.
Diego Pavia, the guy to watch with Wendy. Meanwhile, best offense in the country, USC. How about their defense?
Oh, get it, big fella. Let's go. Pick the knees up. Come on, don't get caught. Let's go. Yeah, the best athletes in America have thin ankles and big stomachs.
His name is Jamal Jarrett. He's eating USC up big on the road. Primetime performers next.
This halftime report is brought to you by Ford. Ready, set, Ford. Itch, scratch, must not itch.
Stop the itch sanity with Cortisone 10 for bug bites, poison ivy, and other itches. It works fast and lasts for hours. Cortisone 10. And for no mess relief, try new cooling spray.
My wife told me my hair was thinning, and I wanted to avoid that at all costs.
Let's go, baby.
I stopped hanging out with the guys because I didn't want to hear the wisecracks. So I did some research and found Nutrafol, which was cool because I had no idea there was a supplement for hair.
I liked that it was drug-free and then it was clinically tested.
My hair was getting stronger and thicker.
Nutrafol has just given me more confidence, which allows me to carry myself a little taller.
It felt real good to ditch the hat.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com/men.
All the fluffy, flavorful goodness, all the best value for all your folks, every day, all starting at $7.99, only at Cracker Barrel.
Do you enjoy college sports? The athletes, the excitement, the competition? Protect it. Don't lose the excitement of national competition. Don't jeopardize men's sports and Olympic sports. Make sure your favorite athletes continue to enjoy the many important benefits provided to them, and ensure that we preserve and standardize name, image, and likeness rights. Tell Congress to pass the SCORE Act at PassTheSCORE.com.
I'm Morgan. I have 3 kids. I have an IQ of 160.
Is this what the inside of your head looks like?
Oh, buddy, not even close. I work with the cops.
You're a cop?
No, but they do sign my paychecks. We solve crimes together. This is where he attacked her. They trust me.
Continue to do me proud, just like you always do.
And I trust me.
You're waiting on me to leave so you can poke around without a warrant, aren't you?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm moving it to my computer, so hold on. Y'all just get back on. It'll take me like 2 minutes.
For the season premiere of the #1 new comedy, Shifting Gears.
Tell me you're using protection.